Well, good morning, guys. It's Chris, your YouTube daddy here. Look at the planes in the sky. Can you see them? Anyway, it's Chris, your YouTube daddy here, and it's Wednesday, about 12:30, and I thought I'd do something which I don't normally do, and I'll go for a walk. So what I want to do is go for a walk and have a look at what the Christmas by the Sea has got to offer us. So we're going to have a sneak preview at the Christmas by the Sea. But instead of just walking around there, I thought we'll have a walk around there. I've just popped into the arcade to pick some tools up because I'm doing some work at home. And then, so I parked my car up around there. So I thought, why not? Let's just go for a nice walk along the seafront. Why not indeed? And see exactly what's going on, or what's not going on, as the case may be. It's quite quiet, as you would expect anyway. It's a little bit overcast, but it's not raining. That's an absolute bargain. Apparently it's not planned to be raining this week. So we're going to walk underneath the pier here, and then we'll walk across to the Christmas by the Sea, and then we'll actually see exactly what's new this year. I know a lot of vloggers have already been along there and all that lot, but I thought I might as well have a turn today. And it's not very often that I actually get out and do a bit of walking, and the last time I did this I didn't have my posh camera with me, which makes it a lot easier. And now I've got my microphone as well, you can understand what I'm saying. So I'll just show you over here. You can see Silcox is closed, the Chip is closed, Pat's Bingo is closed. Most of the stuff along the front is closed. The front of the central pier is open, but the back of it, obviously where the rides are, that appears to be closed, which is again what you would expect. There's some workmen over there to the side of the pier. They're obviously doing maintenance work, do their critical maintenance work during the winter, which makes perfect sense. So we'll just have a quick walk under the pier, have a look at what's going on there. So we'll just go down the steps here a little bit. Always reminds me of that song. There was a song years ago that I remember. Didn't you have a lovely time the day you went to Blackpool? Under the pier, a bottle of beer, an inflatable doll called Vinyl Vera. Ruptured the two at the front of the queue, and then it came to my turn. But I couldn't begin because the time had come in and the rain came down. I love that song. I know, I'm such a child, aren't I? So we're just walking under the pier now. As you can see, the sea is out. I can't remember the last time I actually walked along the seafront. It's just something you don't do when you live here. Just to show you exactly how big that big wheel is. I hate it. I've been on it once. I absolutely hate it. Don't get me wrong. I'm sinking in the sand here. Don't get me wrong. Heights don't frighten me, but with the wind and all that lot, because it's quite windy up there, as you can imagine, I just don't like it. How people can get pleasure out of going on something like that is beyond me. Anyway, as you can see in there yonder, you can see where the Christmas by the Sea is. So we're going to take a nice slow walk up to there. I'm just going to get back onto the steps here, because I seem to be sinking in the sand. So we're now on the other side of Central Pier, and we'll actually go onto the prom itself, and we'll have a look at what's going on along the prom. So they've got these pretty lights which they put in. I think these were down the other side last year, and there seems to be people finishing it off now. So you've got obviously the electricians and stuff like that there finishing it all off. You can see the Blackpool Council van there and the guys bulbing it up and genuinely making it look pretty. I don't actually know what it's meant to represent. It looks like some kind of psychedelic aliens. But it's pretty anyway. There's a Stephen. He's having a look around for a bit of food. Poor seagulls now, because obviously most of the tourists have gone, so they're all going to be fighting for scraps now, aren't they? You can see Funland's closed. Peter Rabbit's closed. Madame Tussauds appears to be open. Gruffalo's is open. When we drove past the other day, it must have just been because it was quite late. And here's the weather vanes, blades of grass, whatever you want to call them. To be fair, they do have a practical use. When we go out and they're bending over, we know it's windy. So we're just heading up to the R&RI, the Lifeboat place. Obviously it's got a shop in there, so you can go in there, and this is where they launch from. So I'll actually show you where the boat is. And then they've got a launch ramp, so when there is an emergency, they all turn up, and then they turn up on the launch ramp. Yeah, we've got another airplane up there. So this is the R&RI, and obviously there's the boat, and here is the launch ramp. So this is where they can actually just get the tractor to go. I think it's a Land Rover or something like that. No, it's a tractor. I can see it here. You can see the tractor inside there, and then behind the tractor is the boat. So there's the tractor that drags the boat out. That's one big tractor. And we'll go around the other side and you'll be able to see the boats. So this is your lifeboat station on Blackpool. As I say, there is a shop around the side of it as well, so you can purchase items there. I'm assuming it's a charity shop. So again, you can see the other side here. We can see in the other side where they've got the boats. So they've got two smaller boats and one massive boat. And one massive boat. Anyway, that's not why we're here. We're just going to go and have a look at what the Christmas by the Sea has to offer us this year. I do like these showers they put in. It always reminds me of Spain and stuff like that, because they have all showers along the seafront. But obviously if you've been on the beach and you want to have a shower and stuff like that, I think it's a fantastic idea. Absolutely fantastic idea. So this is where you can take photo opportunities and walk through it. Now this was the other side last year. I think this was on the comedy carpet, or maybe to the right of the comedy carpet. It was certainly not this far down anyway. And again, Blackpool Council are finishing off the final touches there. You can see that's the I'm guessing that'll be the illuminations department there, who deal with all the illuminations, the light bulb, the electrical things. And you can see a lady on the mechanical lift thing. Obviously she's the electrician who's fixing all the bulbs and stuff like that. And this is designed Used it myself last year, to be fair, so you can walk through it and it's like a light tunnel, and at night it looks really good. You can have a really good photo opportunity down here. I'm not sure if I can actually get into Christmas by the Sea when it seems to be cordoned off here at the moment. But there's the Sky Dance. That's the one that me and Pete went on last year. That is so high and so scary. Would you go on it? I think, was it last year or the year before me and Pete went on it? I think it was last year. And we're opposite the Wild West Diner and the Albert and Lion, which is obviously a Wetherspoons. So here we are at the beginning of Christmas by the Sea. So we got the Sky Dance, which was here last year, I know that much. I'm assuming I can't go on site at the moment because it's all, I say it's all gated off, and quite right, there's guys in there working and they don't want people like me getting in the way. I like that windmill. German sausage. Oh, so that's where the German sausages are. You got a polar bear. Yeah, I'm just going to zoom in a little bit here. Polar bear seats. Lots of Christmas trees. Sweets and fudge. I do remember that they do good fudge selections, but I've got to be honest with you, I did feel they were slightly expensive. But Christmas markets tend to be like that, don't they? There's Santa Claus. And the guys are obviously just starting to set it up at the moment. This slide was here last year. So you obviously walk up there and you slide down that part there. You've got the Merry Christmas reindeer ride. Got a few stalls. And mini waltzes for the kids. Oh, I can go up to here. So I'm now on the comedy carpet. Yeah, so it is definitely bigger this year. It's both sides of the... it seems to be a lot more stuff on this side, because that side where we're just walking towards now was where that light tunnel was. Now it seems to have moved a lot more fair, so it seems to be double the fairground size. So this side seems to be what was here last year, so nothing seems to have changed there. However, this seems to be the new bit. So we got a burger place there, burger and loaded fries. So that's if you want to get your burger. I love these. I love these. These are your proper helter-skelters. Your proper traditional fairground helter-skelters with all the traditional writing on it for the kiddies. Now that's what fairgrounds should be like. You've obviously behind it you've got different units for people to sell their products. Pete's favourite part. Pete will be happy because the bar's back. Well, you've got that kiddies ride there. We're at the back of it at the moment. And you say, Pete will be happy because the bar's here. So we're just going to walk around. Here's the ice rink they're putting together now. We're now right opposite Harry Ramsden's and Blackpool Amusements. So this was here last year, the ice rink. So they're finishing setting that up now. Now what is new is you've got a few different rides here. You've got the Super Bob. I'm just going to get clear of these railings and then I'll zoom in. So this looks like a toboggan sleigh type of ride, a bit like waltzers but with toboggan sleighs on it. So I'll just zoom in and show you. There we go. And that's a chicken and pork place there. And then next to it, behind that lorry, there is a waltzer. And then you've got this bungee thing here. I'm assuming that's one of them things that they stick the harness on you and then you bounce up and down on the trampoline. Yeah, there's a trampoline there. So that wasn't here last year. So that's 1, 2, 3. And this ride here, 4. I don't think this was here last year either. So that's 4 rides. Or was this here last year? I can't remember. Please put in the comments below if this was here last year. I don't think it was. Well, that's 4 new rides, and they're quite big rides to be fair. So it's definitely a lot bigger and a lot more to offer this year. There's not that many stalls though, considering it's a Christmas market. It seems to be more towards the fairground scenario. Okay, so let's take a walk on. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I like that. That looks cool, doesn't it? So you've got dancing donkeys. And I'm just going to turn the camera around because we've got a Nina coming. We can't have a video without having a Nina in it. So I can see a Nina, it's on the way up here. And while we're waiting for the Nina, we can have a look along here. Oh, he's changed his mind. He did have his blue lights on, but now he's turned his lights off. So no Nina today. And we're now up by the boathouse. So it definitely stretches a lot further than it did last year. I'll see if I can get some of the rear of it here. So there's a bit of a sneak preview of Christmas by the Sea. Can I walk around that way? Yes, I can seem to walk around that way. So there we go. They're just setting it up now. That's obviously one of them pendulum things where you sit on it and it works like a pendulum backwards and forwards. The back of the waltzers, good old traditional fairground rides. So over there is Central Pier. And over here is North Pier. So you can see exactly where we are. Not that you'll be able to lose it because it's directly in front of the tower. And these massive things here are the windbreaks. Because obviously you get very, very windy here, especially in the winter. Oh, I've seen this before. An in memory plaque. Engineer manager, his work and achievement on Central Coast Defences of Blackpool. There's an in memory plaque, so that's obviously one of the critical engineers who helped to build the new sea defences, which I'm now walking along now, and which are there. Because obviously before we had the sea defences, I don't know if you remember, but the front used to get flooded every year. It was always being flooded. Right, you can see all the cables. Obviously at the moment, as you can see, there's fencing all the way around it to stop nosy people like me coming round here. Oh, doesn't look like I can go out that way. Can I walk? Oh, I can walk around it and go down the steps. But I'm assuming this fencing will stay anyway to keep the cables out of harm's way. And this is where the cable plugs into. So that's obviously the electric points. So we now know this is what the electric points are here on the seafront. Oh, we're now at the back of a light pole. So this is where the speakers are and the lighting gantries for light pole. You know, the light pole is where they project images all over the tower. So we need to go down here because I can't go that way anymore. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that quick 20-minute walk around, a sneak preview of what Blackpool has to offer with Christmas by the Sea and what changes have been made since last year. So as I said, there seems to be 4 new rides, quite large rides, have been introduced into it, and there definitely seems to be more things to do now, and it's over a larger scale. So we're now just walking along here, and this is basically, we'll finish the video here because we've covered all this lot. So guys, if you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll just turn around so you can see. And I think I'm going to go off and go and get a shave now. Okay, thanks a lot for watching, and it's goodbye for now. Goodbye.